Okay, I think we are live. So let me double check here. Yes. So, hi everybody. This is my very first YouTube live. So forgive me if everything. Well, forgive me if anything will not go as expected. I think that the audio and video should be fine. At least the audio, the video is not super good. I don't know why, but anyway, this is just the live number zero, so it's basically a test. And yeah, I'm not using any special software for streaming, so I just connected the microphone and my webcam and I clicked on go live. So let's see what happens. Okay, so if you are registered to our newsletter, you probably know that now for these YouTube videos, I have an editorial calendar. By the way, if you're not registered to the newsletter, you should register at dadabik.com/newsletter. It's a low volume newsletter, so we don't bother you too much. Um, so if you have read the last newsletter, um, you know that now again we have this calendar. So until now, basically all the YouTube videos you see in this channel are have been published very randomly, not following any precise schedule. Well, we publish a new video typically for each major release of DaDaBIK, of course. And also in 2020, I think during the first lockdown, I started a series, Low Code Corner, and I used to publish a short video every Monday. But apart from that, all the other videos have been published without any precise scheduling. So I think it's time for being more, consistent with these videos. So as I said in the newsletter, my idea is to publish 2 videos each month. So every other Thursday at 3 p.m. a new video will be out. What kind of videos? We will see, but for sure, the first videos, at least, one or two, will be related to this series I created very recently, I think 1 month ago, how to create an app with the DaDaBIK. I published 3 videos, which each video was a different application, and I showed how to create that application. The first one was a CRM, the second one an inventory system, and the third one that I published 1 week ago was an help desk system. And the 3 videos were approaching the no code development. So basically, almost no code in these 3 videos. For the next one, we will improve these 3 applications, adding some code, some PHP and JavaScript code. So the next 3 videos will be about adding some code in those applications using the usual methods that if you are a DaDaBIK user you already know. So hooks, custom functions, and things like that. Okay. And maybe so, and these are some of the videos I want to publish. Then I still have to publish. Well, we have a basic SQL course in our channel that covers the basic, and it's fine. It's like 30 minutes, I think. But I want to publish something more advanced, covering, especially covering um, group by group by statements in SQL, which are very very useful when you want to create advanced reports in DaDaBIK. You know that in DaDaBIK you can create tabular and chart reports even without any SQL. But if you know some SQL, you can do something more. So that's another interesting video I would like to publish. And then we still have that series features showcase that should showcase the most recent features. We have a few videos, I think 4 so far, I don't remember, but at least I want to add one video explaining in detail how import and sync from Excel works in DaDaBIK. That's another thing. And well, if you have any suggestion, of course you can send me your ideas. Okay. And this was one thing. The other thing was that in addition to these two videos each month, I also want to do a live, like exactly like this one, once a month, the first Monday of each month. So the first Monday at 6:30, 6:30. The time zone. Well, I'm based in Italy, so it's 6:30 in Italy. That is Sest time zone, and right now in summer. And yeah, these videos. I mean, I'm not sure if this will work, the live streaming, but I want to try. I will talk about what I've done, my work on DaDaBIK, and my plan for the next weeks. And I think that it can be good to, on one side, to consolidate our community, and on the other side, it forces me to plan my work on DaDaBIK in advance. Because if I come here and I need to tell you what I'm going to do in the next weeks, I have to plan my work in advance, and that's a good thing, I think. So let's see. I want to explore this, and let's see maybe for a few months, and let's see what happens. And what about the work on DaDaBIK? Well, uh, not much to say right now, because a new version has been released very very recently, version 11.7. It's an important release because it's the first one that supports PHP 8, so it's very important. And I suggest you to upgrade, because if you are still using PHP 7.4, at the moment it's not actively supported. I mean, it is supported by DaDaBIK, and also PHP 7.2 is supported by DaDaBIK, but it's not actively supported by the PHP developers. However, it still receives critical security updates. But starting from November 22, I think, they will stop also the security updates. So it's better to move to PHP 8 in advance and test everything. PHP 8 plus DaDaBIK 11.7. And test everything in advance, because I mean, DaDaBIK is ready, but your custom code maybe can contain something that is not compatible with PHP 8.1. So better to test in advance. And I think this will be the last 11 version of DaDaBIK. I mean, if for some reason I or someone discover a security issue, I will fix it as soon as possible, and in that case, I will release a new 11 version to fix it. But otherwise, probably the next release will be a major release, 12. I haven't started working on version 12 yet, so I'm pretty sure it will be released in 2023. But I have a very good list of features and improvements I want to make. So I mean the work to do is a lot. Um, I cannot anticipate anything right now, but for sure I want to cover the in DaDaBIK 12 the custom code API. The first custom code API method was released in DaDaBIK 11.7, but that was just a preview. I want to add more methods. What are custom code API? So basically, you know that with DaDaBIK you can create a web application without coding, no code. Okay, but you can also add your own custom code to make it better, to improve, to cover exactly your very peculiar needs. Maybe when you write your code, we are talking about PHP code in this case, but maybe in future also JavaScript code. You have I mean, it's standard PHP code, and very often you end up doing the same things over and over. There are some typical operations that in your custom code you do very often. So, in order to make your custom code more lean, more clean, more even more secure, I want to add some API methods. So the first one was this simple but very effective method, get record details, that, as the name suggests, allows you to get all the details of a record, of a table record. With one line of code, you have an array. You get an array containing all the information about, I don't know, a customer, a product, whatever, instead of writing the SQL query and executing. So that was the first one, but again, we will have more methods like that, and any suggestions are very welcome. Uh, just to I just want to highlight again that we are talking about custom code right now, because maybe if you are not a DaDaBIK user already, it's not so easy to understand the difference we have between these two, we call steps, these two approaches. So with the first approach, you can literally build an application without coding, just configuring parameters, using the so-called form configurator, setting permissions and something like that. But you might need to add some code. In that case, the idea is, instead of writing standard PHP code as we have done so far, we may have some methods that make everything easier. Okay. All right. I mean, I think that's it for today. It was just a test, and the next live will be in 1 month, more or less. So again, the first Monday of each month, I will be here. All right. So see you next time. Ciao.